So often we see people and we admire what they have, what they've accomplished, what they've done with their respective lives, but we oftentimes don't have a clue of how they got there. All we see is right now and where they are. And there's nothing at all wrong with that. But I want to share a story with you today, a story of perseverance, hard work, and faith. I'm sure many of you know about the media mogul, gentleman by the name of Tyler Perry, and what he's accomplished. And you might probably familiar with his plays and his recording studio up there in Atlanta. And he's done some amazing things. But it wasn't always that way. Now, back in 2011, Tyler Perry was the highest paid man in entertainment. But again, it didn't start off that way. You see, he was trying to get started and to get his first play off the ground. So what he did was he took his savings and a tiny little tax return. He expected 1,000 people to show up, and a handful of people showed up, and he knew every single one of them. It just didn't work out. Tyler got a little crazy and he said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it again. I have to make this work. So he took his savings and his tax return the following year and only had a handful of people show up again. He expected 1,000 people. So afterwards, his mama said to him, Tyler, baby, sugar, why don't you just get a job like everybody else? This play thing, baby, it's just a pipe dream. Give it up, son. Give it up. The third year, Tyler Perry put on the same play. And again, only a handful of people showed up. He expected 1,000 people, but was disappointed again. Year 5. Yeah, in year 5, he puts on the same play. But by this time, he's sleeping in his Geo Metro. Brother man sleeping in his car. Now, Geo Metro is a very tiny car, especially for such a big dude. TP is at least 6'5" or more. Again, only a handful of people showed up. On the 7th year, yeah, that's right, year 7, he finds a location. He throws the same play, and a handful of people strolled in. And then another handful of people. And then another handful of people, and another handful, and another handful. The play was a success. Hallelujah. And I guess you could say the rest is just history. His family and his friends that were close to him, they didn't want to see him hurt. So they continually tried to talk him out of his dream. Beloved, sometimes, listen to me, sometimes the person or the people that love you the most, they're going to try to talk you out of your dream. But I'm here to tell you today, do not give up on your dream. I'm Anthony Henderson, speaker extraordinaire. And don't you ever, 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 ever forget that you're a star and that you've been created to shine.